Last week, on Droids and Diadems, the droids were put to the test when they were challenged to take a photo depicting why you should never underestimate a droid. Photos were taken. Challenges accepted. Droids underestimated. Tears were shed. You can lie to me, but don't lie to yourself. You were crying. But it's a new week, and a new challenge is upon us. Let the fashion begin. Roll the theme song. Hello folks, and welcome to week 2 of Droids and Diadems, the galaxy's first ever Droid Beauty Pageant. I'm your host Matt, and I have 2 degrees, and this is my sidekick R210, who happens to be one of the contestants in the running. Coming out of last week, the scores are currently neck in neck, for the most part. We're coming into week 2 with RO11, also known as Rollie, all the way from Australia, leading us with 26.1 points out of 30. Coming in second place, we have BB14 all the way from the United States of America with a score of 24.2. And coming in third place... No. It's not last place. It's not last place. It's third place, okay? Coming in third place is R210 with a score of 15.5. But it is still anyone's competition because we just entered week 2, the runway challenge, where droids are going to strut their stuff down the Galactic Catwalk, showing off their evening wear best. Let's see which droid wears it best, shall we? Roll the tape. Rolling on down the runway first, all the way from Australia, we have Rollie. This is what Rollie's sponsor, Tequila Mockingbird, had to say about this outfit. Picked from my pre-baby weight dresses, this almost midnight blue ruffle gown sparkles for the gods. Paired with a kyber crystal chamber turned top hat, this is a look that Rollie can really feel himself. And the Force. Well, you don't have to force me to look at that adorable droid. Next up, we have BB-14, a BB unit from the United States of America. BB-14's sponsor Skya describes this outfit by saying, "As we all know, capes are the pinnacle of galactic fashion. We chose a color scheme inspired by the legendary Princess Leia Organa for this ensemble of tiered cape, glittery necklace, and floral fascinator." Fascinator? More like fascinating. Next! And last but certainly not least, an R3 unit very near and dear to my heart, we have the charming and delightful R210 all the way from Canada. You don't have to force R210 to break out his fanciest outfit. This custom-tailored vest clashes green tones against red like an epic lightsaber battle, while balancing the Force with a droid-lightful little blue top hat. R210 has worn this ensemble while serving cookies to some of the galaxy's greatest heroes and villains. So much fashion, so little time. I thought all the droids looked beautiful, but again, it doesn't matter what I think. Let's hear what the judges have to say, starting with our favorite tape dispenser droid, RO11.
RO11, the more I get to know you, the more I love your attention to detail. Everything down to the perfect color scheme, the beautiful train, and your runway walk. You are a pro. And that's why I'm giving you a 9 this week.
This look was so well thought out and so well executed, honestly. Like, the blue train, the little top hat, the kyber crystal, the attention to detail of what you can find in the Star Wars universe, and then putting it into fashion, unheard of. And I love that so much. You had so much confidence, and I wish I had your confidence. Where can I get that installed? Honestly, 8.7.
RO11. Well, we're certainly getting a special treat this week with your submission. The blue really brought out your ocular lens. We're really trying to find out, or we're really figuring out what kind of droid you are. And I really like this journey that we're on. So it's for that reason, but I've given you an 8.5.
Thank you, judges. So that means that Rollie's score for this competition is a whopping 26.2 out of 30, which is the highest score we've seen in Droids and Diadems so far this season. And that brings Rollie's total score up to 52.3. It's going to be a tough score to beat, but someone has to try. So let's see what the judges had to say about BB14.
BB14. When I first saw this garment that you're wearing, I was also reminded of like the wedding kind of theme. But once I read your description and the tribute to Princess Leia, it made all kinds of sense. I love the necklace. I love that you're wearing a cape. I would have loved that it flowed a little bit more. Seemed a little bit rigid, but the fabric choice. I mean, I know it's hard to find anything in droid size, so well done. And I'm also giving you an 8.5. Congratulations.
You took a risk this week. Now, I typically discourage people from going with white for evening wear because it does have the tendency to lean towards bridal than pageant. But this was a risk that worked in your favor this week because you look absolutely gorgeous. The cape, the details on the necklace, and your fascinator were beautiful. You did some really good work this week. And that's why I'm also giving you a 9.
Are you an angel? I've heard the Deep Space pilots talk about them. They live on the moons of Iago, I think, but I know that we have one right here with us. That made my day, and I'm not lying. I saw you roll across the runway, and I actually clutched my heart and started beaming. The white and the gold contrast each other so well. The little veil. Oh my goodness. If only Padme could have worn that. Honestly, gotta give you a 9.
Thank you, judges! So that means that BB14 has just scored an unprecedented 26.5 out of 30, which is now the highest score we've seen this season or any season in Droids and Diadems. Now, just because BB14 won this competition doesn't mean that she's in the lead. However, she is closer. Her combined score for the competition overall is now bumped up to a 50.7. So, if you, the audience, feel that she deserves that little extra boost, make sure to vote for her in the comments section down below, and then she can score some bonus points and then take the first place. But not before we hear what the judges have to say about this top hat wearing little cutie.
This look was so special to me just because of the story you had with it, the red and the green on your outfit, which calls to a lightsaber battle. Who doesn't love a good lightsaber battle, honestly? The top hat and the bow tie were actually just the cutest things I've ever seen. I loved them. And the way that you worked it, you wore the garment didn't wear you, so that showed off your charisma and your personality, and I loved that. And would you be the first droid people would go up to at the evening party? I don't know, but after spending just a few moments with you, I'm confident that they'd be leaving with you and they'd be saying RO10. What does the 10 stand for? I gotta give you an 8.7.
R210, there are some improvements this week. Like your runway walk, you really do know how to own a stage. However, I do take some issues with this outfit. To quote Coco Chanel, before you leave the house, look in the mirror and take one thing off. I do think this outfit is over-accessorized, and while it is tailored very well to your body, I do think that it is wearing you and not the other way around. And for that, I am giving you a 5.5 this week.
R210. The library is open because reading is what? I'd say we should expect more from you given your previous submissions, but I don't think that's true. With all that red and green, you look like a reject or an extra from the Willy Wonka holiday special. You had duct tape holding the top of your hat together. Now, normally in pageants, duct tape is a tool that is used all the time, but like your chances winning this competition, I don't see it. Sorry, but that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Okay. So that brings R210's total score for this round to a 18.9. It's I don't know if duct tape can mend your broken feelings. I'll test them on mine first. And I think this is a perfect time to remind everyone about that audience choice bonus point voting thing. Yeah. See, it's super easy. All you need to do is vote in the comment section down below for the droid that you think deserves an extra for the droid that you think deserves an extra 4 bonus points for this round. Voting is open on all competitions and will close on Friday, June 5th. So, don't forget to get your votes in on every single round of competition, and it might be enough to help some droids not come in last place. Not come in third place. Alright folks, that concludes week 2 of Droids and Diadems. It's anyone's game at this point, so make sure you get those votes in, and if you want to follow this epic journey, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Matt out. You'll always be a winner to me.